Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your main man Steven back again to bring back Champions League predictions round 3, Matchday 3 guys. Oh man, Liverpool not looking good, but we still have to do predictions even when our team's not doing good. Busy yesterday, so I couldn't do a live reaction. I usually rarely do those anymore. But because this is a small channel, I do more consistent like predictions and analysis videos rather than individual match reaction videos. But I'll get to those more when I get to 100 subs plus. So that's the goal. So if a lot of you are not subscribed in the comments below, or viewers amongst mostly viewers, please hit that subscribe to the channel, and yeah, so definitely, yeah. I can't have like any more intros, unfortunately, because it needs the paid version, which is very sad on StreamYard. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's just start. Um, Barcelona Olympiacos at the Camp Nou, or New Camp, they like to call Alliance in Olympiacos. Can be a tricky outfit. Was what's his name? The former Barca man, the former ex-Barca man, Ernesto Valverde's team in back in the day, and now Barcelona. I think rested some key players for this game as well. Rashford might just start, but is Lewandowski fit? Is the real issue for this Barcelona team. It says Ferran Torres with a massive injury, Dani Olmo, Gavi, Rafinha, Lewandowski. I don't know how accurate this is. Probably it is, because I haven't seen Lewandowski in La Liga. I do follow it. I just don't talk on screen. I follow it off screen. But yeah, I don't have that much Liga fans in this channel, I would assume. But definitely, it's going to be very, very, very intriguing to see Barcelona handle them without key players by the name Rafinha, a big Champions League player we saw last season. Lewandowski is always a beast when it comes to Champions League. Ter Stegen is a massive miss, but Szczesny should be okay. But the defense needs to be more solid against this Greek outfit. Araujo, Kubarsi, I think Araujo, Christensen, in my opinion, Kunde should slot at right back ahead of Eric Garcia, who did the last time. This is the predicted lineup, but it should be Kunde and Balde returning. Yeah, Barcelona needs to go in the market and get a left back fast. It's definitely something they need. Maybe a backup right back. I don't think Eric Garcia is better central back, but he does score goals there. Let's give it to him. Pedri back fit, De Jong, Casado. These are definitely good players. Rashford, we'll see what you do in the Champions League. Last time beating Newcastle 2-1, like I predict, I think. Barcelona, definitely, yeah. So definitely, it's gonna be good. But Yamal is back. Glad that's a bonus for Barcelona. But if you play Rashford centrally because of all these injuries on out wide, what's gonna happen? I don't know with this Barca team. I still go 3-1. I think Yamal and Rashford with plenty enough. Pedri, these guys are definitely good enough for Olympiacos, but look out for Al Cabi. Olympiacos, Talisman, their most threatening player, other than Gilson Mertens, who played for Atletico Madrid, and Podence, who was a Wolves player in the past as well. So definitely interesting this. We move to the next. Kairat Almaty getting smoked by Real Madrid, not a surprise at all, against Paphos FC. This one is an interesting pick. Kairat with the home crowd definitely might do it, but Paphos, both debutants, this is definitely Very, very interesting. Paphos, do you have David Luiz fit? Is the issue? Do you have him fit? I think he is, but so yeah, don't know much about these two teams, but in general, I just think it should be a draw. But I'm going to go spice it up. I go for Paphos to lose first game in a row. Just spice it up a bit. I go for something spicy. I go for a 1-0 to Kairat Almaty in front of the home loyals. So yeah, we move on. Arsenal, Atletico Madrid. A defensive Arsenal against a defensive Atletico Madrid. This will be a low-scoring game, I'm telling you. Emirates, Arsenal. You better get one step farther than you did last season and make it to the final and definitely try to win the Champions League. You're very good in the league now. We basically slipped off 4 losses, but it's all or nothing for Arsenal right now. You can't be slipping up and giving City and us more chances to come at you, even a Chelsea, who are getting back on rolling, even with the red cards. But yeah, so man, Griezmann, my Frenchman, do the damage, please. Griezmann, but Gyökeres, I think he's on my thumbnail for a reason. He's definitely should show up for this kind of game. Zubimendi definitely knows Atletico Madrid when he was at Sociedad, so Marino as well. And tough game. I think Alvarez will score. But it's between the Gyökeres celebrations between Simeone, Galliano Simeone, Diego Simeone's son, and Victor Gyökeres, of course, the Batman laugh, you know? I don't even know how to do it properly, but you know what I'm saying. So I think it's something like this. Yeah, basically speaking, and definitely very interesting indeed to compare that. But yeah, so Lenormand, Jimenez will have to be massive. Oblak in that defense, quite the same. Hanko with the boost. Llorente will do damage in this one. Boy, oh boy. The missing player in Liverpool's project is Llorente. Can sub in the DM, can sub in the right back. Perfect what we need in the fullbacks and the defensive midfield department that needs to be addressed in January. But yeah. Jordan, I'm live, bro. But yeah, he's sending me something. But yeah, to help me out. But in general, I think Arsenal have the slight edge defensively. I think they have the slight edge, maybe defensively, and the midfield department. Gallagher will want to do some damage against Arsenal. When he was at Chelsea, he had a tough time. But yeah. So Alvarez or Sorloth to score, but look up for Simeone against Gyökeres, the debate show or the rivalry. But in general, I think Arsenal 2-1. 2-1 Arsenal is somewhat low scoring, but I think Athletic get a goal, but I think it's a 2-1 Arsenal win. So not a lot of goals, not more than 3, is my opinion. Bayer Leverkusen versus Paris Saint-Germain. Big up to Bayer Leverkusen under Casper Human, looking good. Looking good, man. This team looking good. Let's have a look at their last few matches. And now just to show the good stats. Beat Mainz 4-3 high-scoring game. 2-0 against Union Berlin at home. 1-1 draw. 2-1 against St. Pauli, 1-1 draw, 2-2 draw against Copenhagen in the Champions League. Was the first game I think Kasper Human managed. Leverkusen, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely, other than the Frankfurt game, when was the first one he managed? Let me double check that real quick as we are at it. Smash up the thumbs up button. Yeah, the Frankfurt was his first game, but yeah, give me a sec. Sorry for the interruption, guys, but we're back. So, indeed, I just messaged Jordan telling him I'm alive. He probably forgot. I told him earlier, but yeah. So, indeed, they're unbeaten, and I think just edged PSG, the defending champions. I just edged them. This is when the ends for Bayer Leverkusen, but it's definitely going to be a high-scoring game, I think. It might be a high-scoring game. The thing with Leverkusen is that Kasper Human, the former Denmark manager, is getting the best out of Kofani up top. And Gramado scoring a lot of goals like usual. It's just the defense, I don't know. No Jonathan Tah, what will they do? Tapsoba is the main man back there, Bade from Sevilla. But yeah, a few Argentines in that midfield. But yeah, no Granit Xhaka is a massive blow. But I go 2-1 PSG or 3-2 PSG. I go high scoring 3-2 PSG. So yeah. They usually score 2 goals in the last 2 games, but they can score 1 against PSV, another close to PSG's name, So we move. PSG with the win, defending reigning champions with the win, defending champions as well. Big up Jordan, indeed. In the chat, big up yourself. Yeah. So, indeed, next up, Copenhagen, FC Copenhagen of Denmark versus Borussia Dortmund of Germany. So definitely it's an interesting encounter. This Copenhagen in one of the group of deaths before with Man United back in the day. I think that was 2-3 seasons ago. And definitely, yeah, so that was a tough group to some degree between Copenhagen and Galatasaray. And eventually I think it was Copenhagen who outrun Galatasaray in that one. But yeah, so Dortmund, what can we say? Jordan knows this Dortmund team probably more than me because he follows the Bundesliga. I just follow some highlights. They lost to Bayern. That's as much as I know. Leipzig 1-1 draw, 4-1 against Athletic Bilbao at home, Athletic Club. 2-0. Yeah, so who's been scoring? It's Julian Brand and Adeyemi, I think, for them. Girassi, of course, Girassi. Oh yeah, Chukwuemeka. Watch out for him in the Champions League, man. The ex-Chelsea man. It's a gem. But away, they're not as good. I'm gonna go for a rare prediction. I go for a 2-0 draw in this one. So we move. Newcastle Benfica, Newcastle St. James Park, better get up. Voltemade, George German is definitely going to be clutch this game, I'm telling you. No Di Maria, Pavlidis versus Voltemade show. This Pavlidis, I keep mentioning this guy, quality player, scored like 3-4 goals against Barcelona last campaign, last league phase indeed. So I go 2-1 Newcastle, Voltemade and Anthony Gordon or Elanga in this one. But look out for Bruno Guimaraes indeed. Tonali, yeah. PSV Eindhoven versus Napoli. PSV Eindhoven Napoli. This is a good encounter at Philips. But where is PSV in their table? Let me check in their league. Dutch Udinese. Eredivisie. Pardon me. Feyenoord. Slot's X team is top of the league. So they still haven't caught up with that. Just where they left off last time out, I checked. Napoli, man. Napoli should win this. Napoli should win. PSV looked awful last time against Dortmund, I think it was. So, was it Dortmund? Well, I better not get this mixed up. PSV. Bayer Leverkusen away. 1-1 draw. Do they get the edge? Who do they have? They have that Tillman guy, I remember. And then who else you have up top? Luke de Jong left, I'm pretty sure. Perisic. Bodu is not clicking. Pepe is not clicking, as far as I know. So Siberi will have to carry them. And then a few other names at the back will have to be big, especially Flamingo. And then you have Mario Jr. at the back. So definitely Kovar of Leverkusen at the back. But I definitely think Napoli got this. By how much margin? I go 3-1 Napoli. Hoyland is looking good. Kevin De Bruyne linked up show and a McTominay. Yeah, you don't need Lukaku at the moment because Hoyland's stepping up with De Bruyne. That's how how much depth this Napoli side has. And they have Politano as well. And Guesa, these are quality midfielders. Elmas still at Napoli. Wow. So definitely Napoli on this one. Conte's meant to prevail. I don't know why Peter Bosch is not sacked. This guy is having a hardship at PSV right now. Just like how Nuno got sacked by Forest and now Ange Postecoglou is another update, got sacked by Nottingham Forest. So definitely, yeah, and they want Sean Dyche. Now the trend of bold managers is back. You lose Nuno Espirito Santo and then you get a bold manager, a non-bold manager, 8 matches in, sacked. It's just harsh, It's just football. It's all about success, and not about how long you give managers anymore. It's less than a year and you're sacked of your job. It's just how it is. So next, Union Saint-Gilloise or Saint-Gilloise versus Inter Milan. I go Inter win. I have to go Inter win. Bonnie, my Frenchman, is stepping up for them. In the absence of my other Frenchman, Marcus Thuram, who I hope is fit for this game. But promise David, my Canadian, better step up this game as well. So Bonnie, I think will get a goal. If not, Thuram might show up if he's fit. Thuram is injured. Oh man, we better get him fit for the international break. I'm looking forward more to the international break than these hard games that are coming from my team Liverpool as well. So tough away games. Only had one home game, lose it, and then right away it's away game, and not to redeem ourselves at home again. So yeah, it's just It's just concerning. But yeah. So Inter Milan 3, Union Genoa 1 is my pick. Villarreal, Man City. I think Villarreal can cause an upset, like they did against Manchester United. So definitely, I'm going to go for shock of the day, shock of the match week. Just like Monaco did. I go 2-1 Villarreal, actually. I think that guy up top, Pepe, Buchanan, my Canadian, can definitely do the damage. And then Foyth is injured, the ex-Tottenham man, no more Tottenham era, but Donnarumma does make mistakes. I saw against Monaco. So definitely Villarreal, that guy. What's that guy name again? That new guy that they got. You have two of my Canadian, Mohamed Barry, this guy that they signed, probably to replace Danjuma or someone from the B squad, B team. So Barry is definitely a quality player. Mohamed Barry, look out for him in this one. And then Thomas Partey, will he feature? Left to be seen. But I think Thomas Partey is here in Villarreal colors. It's going to be interesting to see him against City otherwise. So yeah, Thomas Partey and Elias Akuchi. This guy can Akumatch. This guy can definitely do damage. Parejo. Yeah. Don't underestimate Villarreal, is what I'm saying. 2-1 Villarreal. Athletic Club versus Karabakh. This will be a classic game. Is Nico Williams fit? It's still the concern. He is fit, according to this. Nico Williams, Yaki Williams, 2-1 to Bilbao. I think Karabakh will be tough to break down. I don't think even with Williams brothers, it's going to be easy. Sanchez, watch out. Galatasaray, Bodo Glimt. You know what? I go for a high-scoring draw, 3-all draw, just like the Palace versus Bournemouth on the weekend. So definitely, yeah. I think welcome to the Champions League debut for Bodo Glimt. And let's see. Osman will score, I think. Osman will score. But that Haji guy will score for this team. For Bodo Glimt. Haji will score. Is what I'm saying. And then we go to the next one. Slavia Praha away to Atlanta of Bergamo. So Lookman, where are you? You're silent recently. I've been following Lookman and Atlanta. I've been following some Serie, watching some highlights here and there. But yeah, Juventus lose to Como. That's disgrace. And then, yeah, let's look at the Serie table real quick. For Atlanta, they are close to the outside of the top 6, pardon me. And you have Napoli third, Inter Milan, and AC Milan fighting. It's always going to be competitive this season. It's rarely back-to-back winners. So, you know. So, indeed. Okay, so we move fast. I go for a 2-1 win Atlanta. Bayern Munich, pardon me. Club Brugge. I go 4-1 Bayern. And then Chelsea, Ajax. 2-0 Chelsea because Ajax look bad right now. Frankfurt, Liverpool. Oh, man, this is tough. Ekitike against former club. Ekitike against former club. Ekitike to win. 2-1. My team, Liverpool. Ekitike masterclass this one. Hopefully easier at last and worse. Monaco Tottenham. 2-0 draw. Monaco not easy. Minamino especially. Akuluj is a quality player. That you have in there. And you have Brio and Bolo, I think, as well. Oh no, and Bolo left. Balogun. Fatty. Yeah, you have the player. Golovin. Yeah. Real Madrid, Juventus, I goes 3-2 Real Madrid. Sporting CP versus Marseille. I go Marseille 2-1. And yeah, that's wraps up my Champions League prediction, guys. Tell me your prediction in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Share the video. Notification bell on. On the road to 50. Peace out. Steve Squad signing out.